going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 38 of the Blerd Society podcast. I am your host, Kev Jam. Got my fellow Blerds in the building with me today. What's going on, guys?
What's going on, family? This is Eric J. Happy to be here. Got some interesting takes to make, and we're going to get it started real quick. It's going to be a short one, guys.
It's your boy, Gussie J. I'm here. That's it.
Well, because he's here, I guess the rest of us are here as well. Hi, it's your boy Ace. Welcome to Blerd Society, episode 38. Let's get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. It's your boy Linky F, baby. And we here, we ready to go. It's going to be a short one, so let's get it going.
Yeah, man. Tune in. All right, so we're going to start this off on a bit of a sad note once again. You know, I hate starting it this way.
That's pandemic era for you.
Yeah.
Say again?
I said that's the pandemic era for you.
That's what it is, man. But legendary DJ K Slay, for you on the older side like myself, the Drama King, fire-ass mixtapes for the last, 15, 20 years?
Yeah.
He recently passed away from COVID-19 related complications. Sad time in hip-hop right now. Just want to know if you guys have any thoughts. What y'all think?
Rest in peace to his family. Rest in peace to him. Prayers go out to him and his family. What can we say? DJ K Slay, man.
DJ K Slay. I mean, he been doing it like
That's a loss,
damn
man.
near like 20 something years, right?
Yeah,
Like, he's
man.
been doing it, man. And yeah, they said that it was a long battle of COVID. He's been fighting it for months, apparently.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, he was in the hospital for a while. And then they said that his brother said that he was getting better at one point. And then I guess it reared its ugly head on him again. And yeah.
Well, rest in peace to DJ K Slay.
And then thoughts and prayers to all his friends and family, his loved ones, man. That's that time for everybody right now.
He'll forever play in my speakers thanks to Bump J's Shots Fired song. So
There you go.
There you go.
All right, Kevin,
All right,
man.
on. Let's keep it moving, man. So we got a couple of fan emails that we're going to run through right now. So one of our day ones, Michelle, she's back, always showing love, always sending in emails, asking us our thoughts, questions, whatever she got for us. So her email goes like this. Blerd, some controversial questions for you.
Ooh.
What is your opinion about cancel culture? How do we make social media celebs show accountability for their actions without being labeled as a hater? Also, what's the difference of being a hater versus calling someone out on their bullshit? I know these are very complex questions to ask, but I'd love to hear your thoughts about this since it very often relates to themes like censorship, privilege, racism, etc. Cheers, M. First of all, shout out Michelle for the great email. We love it. We appreciate it. Keep them coming.
Absolutely.
Yep.
What do you guys think?
Before we even get into that, guys, if you didn't notice, we don't have Kevin with us today. He is the guy behind the screen today. All right. So just, if you missed his pretty face, just want to let you guys know. But he's still here with us.
We know some who would be missing his pretty face.
Join our OnlyFans. I've made a page. Donate as much as you can if you want to see Kevin. Okay. But on the question level, though, I feel like I'm back in college and university. That was like an essay read.
That's Michelle.
That's a thesis going.
This is what she do.
Yeah.
This is what she do.
Who wants to take the first crack at it? I know Ace is burning at the left.
No, not
I
yet,
thought
man.
you would be.
No.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Look, cancel culture can come before me anytime they want.
You don't care.
But I don't think it's so much about like you, right? Because the way I'm trying to figure the question, right? It's like,
Towards
how do
the
we,
masses.
how do we feel about it? Let's give a perfect example.
Like
The Will Smith slap. Okay? So when she says, how do we hold celebs accountable? Are we supposed to hold celebs accountable? Are they not human beings like the rest of us?
Are we allowed to go back 25 years and pull out bullshit that they did when they were kids?
I mean, they do it anyway.
Yeah, but that's what counts.
That's what cancel culture is.
So it's
Well,
like,
it is too.
but okay. Are we the people who cause that problem? Are we in effect part of the problem?
Like as
Podcasters? Because like, okay, for example, Trudeau, when he came out with the whole blackface thing, right?
Blackface, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, it was all way back then, and we can see that he is for people, right?
Yeah.
Trying to be he is the prime minister of this nation.
Everybody has some kind of dirt
So
bones in the closet.
are we not part of the problem as well, where we don't forgive people for their actions?
Well, that's the thing.
Cancel culture doesn't allow you to.
Cancel culture does this thing where it basically looks for something. If you're a good person or if you're doing something good, and somebody takes a disliking to you because you're doing something, let's say good. I'm not saying everybody who's on that list of cancel culture is bad or good. I'm just saying it turns out it's whenever you're doing something great. Like for example, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart with the what was it, the Grammys or the Oscars?
Right.
He was on top of the world at that point.
The Oscars,
right? He was on top of the world, and somebody took a disliking to him from beforehand and was just like, "Do you know he said all this about gay people 20 years ago or 10 years ago?" And they were like, "Apologize for saying those things." And he was like, "I'm not going to apologize for that. I've grown as a person, and that's what I said before, and I don't mean it now."
And I think that's how it should be handled. I think cancel culture only works when you, or as the person who they're trying to cancel, feeds into that and feels like they have to play into the cards. Now, there are some people who need to actually have to apologize. But when it comes to this whole cancel culture thing, to me, it's I was victim to that as well too, where I was hating on people just because of their view or something like that, and I'm like, you got to cancel this person, but at the same time, we should be able to give people their opportunities to be able to speak. You know what I mean? Second chances, or to see a different perspective, because some people just don't have the perspective, right?
Right. It's there's so many layers to like what was the offense, right? If it's something like Harvey Weinstein, sorry. Whoever's Weinstein out there, sorry. If it's something like that, there's not much you can do to correct it. He's an old man. He's stuck in his way. And more importantly, those were like criminal offenses. I don't think you can correct it. Exactly. Yeah, I said it's a criminal offense. So cancel culture would work in that sense. But if it's something where someone made a mistake or said something in the past when they were much younger, keep in mind, these are comedians, so their job is to push the buttons of everyone in their community and make them laugh or point out things that necessarily, aren't the greatest part about your cultures. So they have some sort of license to do certain things as long as they don't go crazy over the line.
Because what's happening is that at this point, comedians can't be comedians because no one can be made fun of anymore.
I say comedians can be comedians. They just need to be brave in what they're saying and just follow through, like what Dave Chappelle did, where he said what he said, and he just said what he said. No, that was it. Yeah. You know what I mean? He didn't mean any ill will or anything like that, but it's the job of a comedian to be able to talk about topics that are a little touchy and make light of them,
and whatever,
and make light of them.
Pushing the envelope.
But then, that's the thing with the way that things are going, is that no matter what you say or do, it's going to be a problem for a group of people.
Absolutely,
it is. Yeah.
Can't please everyone, right? So someone's going to be offended for something.
Yeah.
And the issue is with the internet, everyone gets to see it. Whereas before, it would have been just a community of people around you, hearsay or a rumor. Where it's now, everybody knows about it.
Did you see what he said about this person? And it's just like, okay, all right.
And this is why I stay off the socials.
So social media.
They caught the president calling Kanye West a jackass.
Yeah.
Which president?
Barack.
Ah, yeah, that's right. That's right.
So
that's my president.
Okay. We Canadian, but okay.
You're right. It's like we don't have presidents.
My president.
Okay, but what about the second part of her question? What is the difference between just being a hater or just being someone that you can just call shit out, like constructive criticism without being labeled?
What's constructive criticism? Because
like
you can't tell me how to live my life because you don't like how I live my life. And then you might think, oh, you could live a better life or set a better example or be a role model for people because of a certain position. It's like,
you don't have the position to do that. Like, I can stand here and talk about somebody and say all these things about them, but I don't have the right to tell them what to do, right? Like, to tell them,
you can give your opinion on something without being a hater, though.
I would need an example because, like, if all these people who talk about, like, oh, man, I hate Kanye, man, just look at the way he acts. Well, you're a hater.
That's being a hater, though.
You're being a hater
That's
because
being a hater.
Okay,
this man is just living his life, saying what he want to say, just saying what you would want to be able to say what you want to say.
I wouldn't call that hating. I would be like, you're giving your opinion, like you said, about Kanye West. Let's say, for example,
his life, though. And you're not. The thing is that when it comes to somebody like a Kanye West, they're not critiquing the man's music, or any of his art. They're critiquing him as an individual,
his personal life.
So that's hate, no matter what. If you're gonna go out and talk about somebody's life, you're hating. If you're not talking about a piece of art or something that they have done or accomplished, or
even when you talk about a piece of art,
you can still do that by hating, because if you have no real
like
example
people,
as to why you hate it, you just hate it
I'll
just to
put
hate
it
it.
and that's why I say we all know what a hater is.
Yeah. So put it in terms of Instagram, for example, like you put a cosplay out, and then somebody would be like, hey,
Just rips on it.
just be like, hey,
It's not comically accurate.
it's not comic accurate.
That's hating.
And you're black. And you're just like, no one asked you, no one cares.
I've got that. I'm
Right?
sure we've
Hater.
all got that.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all
I've
have
got that.
Yeah.
before.
100%.
Yeah. So like, that opinion means shit to me.
Yeah.
Like,
You just
your
hate me.
criticism, oh, you should lose weight or some shit like that.
Like, it helps. No, all
I
right.
feel
If
I
it's
feel
a
like if the opinion, if your take on it, isn't, if someone is doing something detrimental to themselves or others around them, and you speak on it, that's not hating. That's calling something out.
right, like if
So,
your
like-
comment doesn't help a person,
Yeah. Constructive
That is
criticism.
not right.
like,
That
it's
is
just-
hating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you're
like-
not part of the cosplay community, but you're telling me how to do my cosplay. That's hating to me.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Right. And for the Kanye thing, like, it is personal life.
it's public.
It's public. So when people see him acting obnoxious or being drunk at award stores, it doesn't help his case for what he's trying to say. Listen, this is what is happening, and your actions have been contrary to what you're saying.
I think with the example of with the what you just said, Gus, about the you're
Cosplay.
not in the community and you're telling people how to do it. I'm gonna apply some pushback here, because I think we do well. Okay, let me talk for myself, because I do that when it comes to the NBA a lot. Right? There's a lot of players out that I look in the league. I'm like, yo, this guy's trash. Like, why is he in the league?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
but you're
different.
just saying it.
You're
Like,
just saying
you
it.
know you don't mean it when
No.
you say that. Oh, these guys are trash. You don't mean it in the sense that I don't even know why they're on the fucking court. You don't mean that. You just mean I wish they would do better.
Yeah, and it's not like you're going to said Steph Curry and being like, "Yo, listen, bro, your 3-point shot was trash and everything like that. You could do a better shot.
Yo.
You stop shooting from the logo. You're not doing that
Yeah,
directly. to
Yo, God, I just saw a meme today, right, of Kyrie Irving
Mm-hmm.
walking in the backstage, and some random fan just screams, "You suck, Kyrie!" And he just goes, "So suck my dick," right?
Kyrie's that
Kyrie.
That guy.
Kyrie's that ninja.
That's hate.
Of course.
Why did you need to go and scream that this guy sucks when in actuality he's one of the best players in the NBA?
yeah.
My man's making millions, more than what you're making. Who was screaming?
Wait, did this happen recently?
Yeah.
So that means that he torched your team, and you escaped him for
You're
W.
mad. Exactly.
He torched your team. Like, you should. If it's a Boston fan, you shouldn't have won that game.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was a Boston team.
It must have been just a playoff game just
Yeah.
now. 'Cause
Just now.
Brooklyn
Because he
lost
stuck the
game
middle
one.
finger up at a fan too.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
So that's my. So,
My man
so
getting all the
I
fines.
think at this point we know what hate is. We know what constructive criticism is. At the same time,
There's
though,
a fine line.
I'm not a big fan of constructive criticism myself, because it's like, how can I take advice or heed the calling of somebody who's never done or experienced?
Whatever I'm doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, then
I
it's
totally
constructive when it's coming from someone in that community, though.
Okay, so like I'm saying it like this.
If me and you were both doing Spider-Man cosplays and tell, yo, the webbing on your pattern could have done this, blah blah. That's constructive criticism.
I would take your constructive
then-
criticism because it comes from a place of love.
Right. There you go. You
Okay.
see how you
Yeah.
said it? Yeah, you're webbing. And then you could probably reference something and be like, remember this or in this comic, or look at somebody else's this. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you compare, and then we can be like, here's a not so much in comparison, but more of you can bounce ideas off. At least you're giving the person something constructive to say, this is something that I saw as well that I think would be cool.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, that's trash.
Yeah, like it to be like your spider webs are whack. Like, okay, thanks, bro. Like,
Yeah.
You see how you said it? Your way of saying it was like, hey, your spider webs, I think you could do this with your spider webs too. Blah blah blah. You Ace do both Spider-Man cosplays, and you're saying, hey, I think this would work better for you on your next one. Not to say this one sucks.
Right.
Right. It comes from a place of love. The way you said it comes from a place of love. So some people just come out there just like, hey man, you're trash. Like
Suck.
You black, you suck.
But remember, we got into this point in the era where everything's either classic or trash.
Yeah.
There's no midway.
There's no middle. There's no, oh, hey, that's cool, good effort, or nothing. No, it's either you're bad or you're good. Like,
I mean, we're on a podcast where we trash things all the time, but I mean,
no
one cares.
no, you see,
I'm not taking
I
my.
be giving that middle ground. Y'all be like, it's trash. This is the trash.
Morbius was trash. I'm gonna be real with you.
Hold on, I'm gonna defend
Matrix was
Mortal
trash.
Kombat to death. They just made 2 smash hit games. All you do is follow the fucking formula.
Yeah, but Mortal Kombat, the movie was it was decent.
It was trash.
Good.
Cut it out.
No, it made no sense. 2 Shaolin monks who've been trained their whole life didn't come for the people that were chosen.
Yeah, well, let's not get into that. Yo, Kev, what do you think about this topic? You have any ideas?
I agree with Gus, man. If it comes from a place of love, it's absolutely constructive, and it's not as if you're calling someone out on their bullshit necessarily, but you're kind of just bringing things to their attention, right?
Okay, Kevin, since you said that, let me play devil's advocate. Okay.
Oh, Lord, the devil on my right shoulder.
Okay. Fitness person tells somebody in the body positive community that they believe that they should be losing weight because it's good for their health. What do you say? Are they hating or are they giving constructive criticism?
Fuck.
I would say it's constructive criticism for 2 reasons, right? One, you are a professional in your field, so you understand that it is only for this person's benefit, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
But you being on the receiving end, you might take it as an insult. You won't take it as constructive criticism unless you are actively working at that. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you're in the gym and someone was like, yo, I think you should do this. It might help for better results for you. I don't think you're going to take that in an offensive way. You're probably going to be like, oh shit, I never thought of it that way, right? I think it's all about perspective, right? And how you choose to understand
I've seen that community. I've seen the fitness community. They've been saying like obesity is a thing. It's a problem, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the people who are obese, myself included, but I mean like I'm not on that side. They would be like, you can't body shame us and blah.
Exactly.
Blah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which for like. You guys know that I come back from a background of fitness.
Yeah.
So when I speak to people and they'll say something like, oh, but I walk every day. Or like, oh, I get on my bike. Mm-hmm. I'm like, do you think that's enough? Like, it's not because your body's used to doing that or whatever. You need to be able to
switch it up,
push
right?
yourself to another pace or another level in order to see the results that you think you're looking for. And they'll say something like, well, I'm fine. It's like, okay, you feel fine now, but your body is...
That's fine if they feel fine. They didn't take offense to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because you're a professional at what you do.
They're going to trust what you say.
Right?
You're a professional. If you were some Joe Schmo who was talking to
if you were bigger than them, if that Joe Schmo was bigger than them and like, yo, you need to lose some weight.
Yeah, like the guys that comment on those fitness girls pages on Instagram be like, you were skinnier before, now you got bigger arms now.
That's hate.
That's
hate. You hate because she ain't with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You try to break the person down and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that we're dealing with, right? So like hate and criticism, it's a
fine line.
It's a fine line. If somebody's not asking you, like if I put something out and I don't say, hey, yo, evaluate this. Don't tell me shit.
That's it, dog, for reals. Yo,
you're not my teacher. You're not a professor. You like if I made a cosplay that was that Marvel said, hey, you know what, you could do better if you did this. I might take a like you might have like, hey, yeah. But if it's some Joe Schmo on the street is like, yeah, I've never built a cosplay before, but guess what? I'm going to tell you, I don't like yours. You can suck my dick.
The pattern of your webbing is just not Todd McFarlane.
Yeah. Well, that was good. That was a good email. Question. That was a great email, actually.
Thanks, Michelle, for another great email. And guys, you already know where to send those emails. But if you don't, my friend Eric here is going to tell you.
TheBlerdSociety@gmail.com.
There you go. Thank you, Michelle, for another great email, invoking some great conversation.
Yeah, man,
we got one more, Kev, right?
We got one more.
Yeah,
one more email. Yep.
Well, we just
This
getting
is
them.
also from another one of our day ones, Allison. She goes, "Hey guys, great new episode, and thanks for answering the nerddom question. What is your hands down all-time favorite character? Could be anime, Disney, comic book, anything." That's Allison.
All right. Well, it looks like Link already has his.
Spider-Man. Easy.
Let's make it quick.
Spider-Man, easy.
Dude, I had a hard time with this.
Yes.
I thought I did. I asked Michelle. I was like, "Oh my god, that's a hard
That's
one."
how-
And then I
all
look
time,
up and I
right?
see a giant fucking picture of Spider-Man. I'm like, "Oh yeah, Spider-Man."
Like you look around the place, there's Spider-Man everywhere. But I gotta say,
This guy's lying.
no.
Goddamn line. Go ahead.
Seriously.
Go ahead.
Invader Zim.
Oh
Yo,
really?
bitch. Shut the fuck up.
No, seriously.
Really?
Invader Zim is one of my all-time
Invader
favorites.
Zim.
And you guys know I tatted all over, right?
Yeah.
But the only reason I don't have Invader Zim is I'm waiting for the right artist to be able to do it because there's a whole theme I want to get with like Dib and
The
Gaz.
squarehead
and,
motherfucker with
yeah,
the blue.
man.
I've
I
never
never
watched
got
that show.
to- yeah,
I've
I never
never
watched
watched
that
it.
show.
It was
Really?
one of my.
I would
hands
never
down,
have guessed that.
Yeah.
This nigga's
I'll
lying.
have I've heard plenty of people say
you
that.
already know who the
Invader Zim's
biggest
dope.
Spider-Man fan is then, right? Okay, then.
Wow.
I'm bringing it back. Check the tapes. Bringing it back.
You
That's,
serious?
That's interesting.
No,
I would
I-
never have thought that.
Nah, there's
never
no way.
would have guessed that.
Nah,
I've
man.
never watched
Like
it.
our clothing line. Nah.
There's a plug.
Nerdy Athletic.
You already see it.
Pop.ca.
You see
Let's
it?
get it.
You see it? Really?
had
So,
to do it.
Yo,
I've
it's just
never
a
watched
line
that
that
show.
Invader's blood marches through my veins like giant radioactive rubber pants. The pants command me. Please do not ignore my veins.
Okay, well, yeah.
What did he just say?
He
What
was
did he
rapping.
just say?
He was rapping.
Bars.
One of the fucking hardest lines I've ever heard. Ever.
Bars.
Okay.
Bruh.
Invader Zim.
I gotta
I've never
look
watched
at-
the show.
so-
Never watched a second of that show.
Because you said that, I gotta hear what Eric's own is because
Oh, mine's Naruto.
Okay.
All time. Nice.
I got to grow with him.
Yeah,
like
okay.
I met it. Like
All right. I'm mad at that. He's in my top 5
And
in
that's
anime.
what I mean.
So.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I grew, like, in the same thing with Invader Zim, I grew with Invader Zim. It was time in my life, man.
Invader Zim.
Yeah, man.
yo,
That blew my mind.
for the unexpected hood points.
Dishonor.
Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny gave me one of the best monologues. You remember that show?
Oh,
Bugs Bunny said, "Yo, don't take it over there.
don't go there.
Don't go."
Don't go there. Because if you go there and I get there, you're going to see me there. And you don't want to be there when I'm there.
You better said, "When I get there, I'll be so there that you wish you stayed here." I was just like, "Whoa!"
Where was that from?
That was from Looney
It
Tunes.
was,
That was from
one of the
Looney.
newer shows, bro.
Bugs Bunny said that?
Yeah,
Bugs
Bugs
Bunny.
Bunny was not playing. He was about to slap up Daffy, man. It was crazy.
I don't think I've ever remembered that.
Nah.
It was
don't
from one
go
of the
there.
newer cartoons. It was
I'm gonna find that
crazy.
one.
My man said, don't go there because if I get there and you're there, you wish you stayed there.
That's bars.
Okay.
Okay. Gus?
I'm going to go with Spider-Man. Like, he's the everyman. He has bad luck just like me.
We can relate.
At a point where my baby moms was like, this Peter Parker luck of yours is bullshit. All this bad shit. You heard her. You know what I'm talking about.
Wow. Kev, what about you?
Spider-Man. Not even a second thought.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was going to go Luffy
Super,
or
super
Luffy.
relatable.
Luffy?
Yeah, I thought it was Luffy or Luffy.
They hating on you every chance they get, Kev.
You know what? You guys are lucky I'm not there, man. I don't show up and these guys are going in.
Jube.
Yeah, it is.
Ninja Scroll.
I see how
Jube.
it is. Yeah, just wait. Next week, you guys are gonna be quiet as a mouse, man. You guys aren't gonna say shit about one.
Gonna pull up with the 3 swords, huh?
Okay, cool. All right. Invader Zim, 3 Spider-Man, and Naruto. Cool.
Dang, I feel like we just were so basic on that one.
Well, I like Naruto's creed, man. Hard work beats talent when hard work. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised this guy didn't say Goku.
Again,
Or Rock Lee.
I was
Rock Lee. Okay.
No, I was debating between but when the question says all time favorite, it's definitely Spider-Man.
Oh, so I thought maybe because I sent you that thing with him being like, I'm 100% racist.
Yo, that shit was funny. I don't even care.
This is racist level number 1.
That was funny. Okay, cool. Allison, thank you very much for the emails. Clap it up for Allison. Thank you, ladies. All right, let's get to the topics.
What do we got first?
Jump in. So first off, we got the latest Halo episode from last week.
Episode 4?
Episode 4, yeah.
Episode 4.
Homecoming.
Homecoming. What'd you guys think?
Slow.
So this one is quite slow, but I do like that. Again, character development. There's a lot of character development in the show. What? Quan, with Soren, with John, with Dr. Halsey, even the little bits that they had with I keep forgetting her name. Like he's his daughter.
The daughter.
He's his daughter.
Yeah, it's Halsey.
No. Does it start with an S?
I don't know, man. I'm not sure.
The black girl.
The black girl.
Yeah.
She's
Halsey's daughter.
Halsey's daughter.
See,
that's what we were asking.
They're literally just talking.
So it is Halsey's daughter.
It is Halsey's daughter.
It is Halsey.
Sorry,
Okay.
see, we were saying she just calls her Halsey because she don't like her.
She don't like
you know
her,
what I mean?
yeah.
So kind of thing. Yeah. But the character development is awesome. I gotta say the show is actually
Satisfying.
It's satisfying. It's sticking to me, and I know you guys in your hot take on Nike. You don't like to see him with the helmet off, but
I like it with the helmet off.
I think it's dope.
I don't.
If he's going to be in emotional scenes, I don't mind the helmet off. Allow the actor to flex his muscles. If it's in action scenes, the helmet better damn well be on.
Nah, because we've seen this done better before with helmets on, emotional scenes with helmets on. I keep going back to Mandalorian. Mandalorian did it right. He's
got a point. He's got a point.
He only showed his face one time,
and you knew the emotions that it was going through,
and knew exactly what's going on because you can do the certain inflections with your voice you.
But we know, we know that is not Master Chief. The same thing that we had a first conversation on for episode 1.
Wait, what do you mean?
The conversation that we had on Master Chief when we were like, is his voice iconic? Right? Master Chief doesn't have an iconic voice because he doesn't show the emotions the way, like you said, the Mandalorian character does.
He doesn't have emotions.
Who doesn't have emotions?
Master Chief doesn't have.
He doesn't have emotions.
Right. So what is it that you guys are trying to get from him with the mask off? Like
you need to see him cry.
I never said with the mask off. I want the mask on.
Well, no. Okay. The point was when he's being emotional or he's thrown in emotional scenes that don't involve action, I don't care if his helmet's on or off.
Yeah, this episode
let the actor flex his muscles, right? And you're saying it can be done without that with Mandalorian. Yeah. But his point is the original character is monotone all the way through. So how would you get that through with just voice?
But why do you need it?
Why do you need
that's
emotion?
the character.
That's the
character. Why?
Remember, he's not an emotionless character. Especially with the whole chip thing that's taken out of his back. Yeah. But you could see. I don't know. I like it. I'm like.
I really don't mind it.
I don't mind it because, again, like Eric said, like the emotional parts, like when he was going through the house and he's like, "Oh, this is where I lived with my mom." Like, fuck yeah, just emotional. He did a good job. The person who I like in this episode that I was just like, "Bitch, if you don't stop getting your family killed."
Yo, why is it that kids don't know how to in movies or shows? Yo, sit the fuck down. You are the reason everyone is dying. Yeah. All right?
We have to go to this planet and we got to see my aunt. Go see her aunt.
Dead.
She saw the dude, Atun or whatever, and he's like, dude, I can't be speaking to you. Clearly there's something going on. Then you go and you start screaming at everyone's traitors. Clearly, yo, what are you, 12? Like, you want us to get gunned down?
More importantly, the man warned you from ahead of time. The part of the agreement was, yo, there's money on your head anyway. So if you don't meet the people, I'll just sell your bitch ass. Yeah. You knew that, and you still tried to make a scene in public.
And then, the moment she made the scene, they're like, yo, we got her.
Stupid.
Just sit your ass down.
Put your hood on your head. Shut the fuck up.
And walk.
Give me my money.
Like, yo, I'm sorry.
What do you guys think what's going on with Halsey? Something's up. How is she? She never aged. What's going on?
No, she aged. She aged. You can see the difference.
CG.
You can definitely see.
You can see the CG, but the guy, he was a kid, and now he's a grown ass man, and she barely looks, and she looks the same age as him.
I'm sure technologies.
Whatever, man.
I mean, she already cloned herself multiple times.
Sorry,
she already cloned herself. Who's to say that she's the original?
True.
That's
story.
what I'm saying.
So is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, like something's going on with Halsey. Like,
because I'm trying
she's hiding something from him.
Oh, she's definitely hiding. But I'm trying to figure out if that couldn't be it. That's what she's hiding. That she's a clone.
No. She stole this brother
From that's what
You think
was
she
that?
stole him though
and unleashed a whole plague
No, you know
on the
what's up?
planet just
Yeah,
to
to
get
cover
him?
that up?
Maybe.
Yeah.
She's sadistic like that.
Maybe.
Gotta be
Did you
fire.
not see what she did to her clone?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe
she
she
was
could
like,
be the evil
She didn't-
genius
what do you mean?
scientist.
She took the brain of the clone and
She's.
this
I'm sorry.
dissolved-
That's a casualty of science.
casualty of science.
I don't even think that's.
Like,
Yes,
you have-
remember she cloned herself so she can make Cortana, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it's not like she killed herself. She made a clone. It's just like
And then
alright.
killed the clone.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's all right.
It's a clone. It's
Yeah,
like-
but you don't think that for one moment that this girl came in and said, "Hey, listen, parents, your child touched an alien technology. I need to study him. I'm taking him."
Yeah.
And then when the parents were like, "Nah, kill the mom first," and then the dad was like, "Yo, draw that shit where it is and whatever, and give it to them," and then she was like, "Nah, I'm still gonna come and take your
Oh,
kid."
you know that's what she did.
Yeah, and then she was just like, "Virus,
Virus. But the whole colony needed to die?
bro,
You could have
kill
just
the whole colony."
You're a genius. You couldn't key that to their DNA or something, bro?
Nah,
No, it's easier
kill the
that
whole
way.
colony.
Yeah.
No witnesses.
No
No
questions.
survivors.
John's dad was the leader of the fucking colony.
Yeah.
Fucking kill
No,
everybody.
no survivors.
No survivors. Done. The dog too.
The
dog too.
The,
You know
the white
this.
German Shepherd too.
Dog went first.
The dog
I'll
went
get
first.
You, my pretty, and your little dog too.
She bust his ass. Bow.
Kev, I can't believe what I'm hearing, bro.
Look, you didn't- I
Nigga, they've been killing
I think-
kids since episode 1. You think they give a fuck about dogs, nigga?
Exactly.
They're about to shoot this
I
dog.
was looking for the killing of a kid this time, but I was so sure it was gonna be Quan. And then the aunt got it instead. She looked at that girl right in her eye and said, "This is your fault." Cut that woman's neck off one time.
Quan, man. And the thing is, she's only gonna get worse. She's only gonna get worse. She's just gonna get more whiny,
She's a shitty character.
and
I
more
hate her.
bratty.
She's annoying.
But you need one of those in every
Yeah,
show, right?
I know. She's annoying as fuck. She gonna die.
No, she's not.
I think
The problem is-
what do you guys think of the show so far?
I love
as
it.
a whole.
I just
So far,
I wanted to get to episode 6 and then give me some dutty space action.
Yeah, give me some action now.
Yeah.
It's coming.
I'm tired
It's
of
coming.
these slow episodes.
They gotta get through the lore first, man.
They had one slow episode.
This is the first slow episode.
I say the other
Where
one
was
Last
was
that?
episode wasn't. What happened
What
last
the fuck you
episode?
talking about? Those aliens all over the place, man.
Eating people.
People-
Captain said I ain't giving you shit instead of just reading his mind or some dumb
Suck up
shit.
all his
I
nose.
do like the fact that they brought in the Sangheili language through the Spartans or whatever, like that whole aspect.
So
Like I
they
said,
can
this is
translate.
gonna be a corny show. I hope we can at least get 3 seasons out of.
I just want
3?
Corny show don't equal 3 seasons.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. No.
What are you talking about? Look
3
at all the
seasons?
FX shows like Strain. That's just corny as hell.
No, that's FX. They need to put stuff on air.
I mean, when I say corny, I mean like the acting's not the top notch acting. Like it's just
It's
a good show.
Yo,
I
it's
like
a-
the show.
It's a Star Trek show, basically.
I needed
That's
to.
what I'm hoping.
That's what it's going to be, a Star Trek show. Every week you're going to come in, you're going to shoot some aliens, and then...
Nah, they can't do it. They don't have enough story.
I'm
for
gonna
it.
ask you a question now that you made me think of it.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, we have a lot of shows that are based on movies, games, comics. Do you think there'll ever be one that lasts as long as Supernatural did?
No.
Absolutely not.
How many seasons was that?
19 to 20.
You know
Was it?
why?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know why
watched
not? Because the attention span of people, right? So it's just like, for example, WandaVision, if any show, WandaVision would have been that show that would be able to continue. But because all of these shows have a purpose, right? Like an end goal to be able to tell you a story so we can move on and go to the next thing to go make money.
Yeah.
So that one can tell you a story so we can move on and go on to the next thing.
Yeah,
We're not
okay.
really looking for longevity anymore, you know?
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
right.
I say I would hope that Halo can at least give us 3. Because right now, in that last episode, they see Halo. They even named it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was hoping that we wouldn't get the name of Halo until like maybe the end. And they were like, oh, there's this thing, a weapon called Halo. And they don't even
Yeah,
get to it.
everything.
Right? But by the end of it, I feel like we will probably get on Halo.
Yeah.
I feel like by the end of the season, we'll be on Halo.
Kind of like how Bel Air did that thing where you get the dad.
You see what I'm saying?
Why rush it?
Exactly. And again, I feel like most of these shows are being made now to be like, well, let's see what the people say. Because if they don't like it, we can just...
Cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no,
Cool.
no Supernaturals anymore, bro.
Side note: Supernatural was only meant to go what 4 seasons,
No, it was like 6.
6 seasons, and
Still went
It's
forever.
stretched to
yeah, and it stretched to like almost 20.
really.
Yeah, like the one where Dean, like I can't even say that. Dean dies.
Dean and Sam
Goes
go
to
to hell every other season.
Yeah.
But the first time Sam goes, Sam comes back. That's it. That's where it's supposed to end. And we don't know if he's still Sam or like, devilified.
Right.
No, then when they meet God,
When they meet God, no, that was like season.
Eric Kipke was God.
That was a joke.
Anyway,
whatever.
let's continue onwards here.
And what's next? Moon Knight?
That's it.
Yeah,
Moon Knight.
Kevin, what's up on the docket, my man?
Yo, next up, we got Moonlight, episode 3, which was titled The Friendly Type. So I have 2 problems with this episode, but I want to know what you guys think about it first.
I got problems with this episode too, Kev. I'm on your side with this.
Wait, hold up. How do you guys have problems with this episode when they did exactly what you asked for the previous episode?
Did they?
Yes.
Okay, get into it, Kev.
Yeah, you first, Kev.
So, first problem I had with the episode was when they went to the tomb where they had like the meeting of the avatars. They were like, "Yo, bro, are you planning any bad shit here in this desert?"
Oh yeah,
He's like, "Nah, man, I'm good. I don't know what this guy's talking about. He's crazy." Everyone's like, "See, man, we knew you didn't know what you were talking about." And they were like, "He was like, I know, right?" What kind of shit is this? There's nobody there that reads minds.
That's
No.
you're telling me all this mystical shit, right? And none of you guys can find it. All right.
There's no lie detection ever.
These all powerful gods.
I'm like, you guys just took his word for it.
Just this random. Hey, let's bring Arrow in here and let's see what he has to say about this. It's like, what? What about the guy who's currently has him, who was like, this man needs to be stopped? And you're like, yeah. Whatever. Let's go to this white guy right here and talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you that one.
Oh, you want another?
No, he had another one.
Yeah, you had another one. I'll give you that one because I was saying
everything else is low level, man. This was the main thing for me, man. I was like, how? I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
No, you make a good point because I said the same thing. I was like, how you taking the word of this white man who's wearing glass slippers? And
Yeah, it was glass slippers.
Literally glass slippers.
and walking into place like he's like, yo, can you guys not all see? Like, aren't you all seeing gods? To be like, yo,
Clearly not.
I'm just
Yo, my man
Clearly
said,
not.
hey, he's trying to release Amran. And he looked at the guys and said, no, I am not.
No, I'm not. And they're like, see? He said he wasn't. We believe him.
Unless they're
I'm
all
just in the
working with
desert.
him, though.
Court adjourned. That was it.
That's basically how it went. They're like, all right, let's.
Say, yo, are you really trying to release Amber right now? No? Cool. All right, guys, let's go get lunch.
give up your avatars right now, please.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, what happened?
Yeah, that was a little wild.
Nah, I was kind of peeved that like there was no like out of all the avatars that these gods could use, not one of them. Well, only one was black.
Yeah, Black Panther.
The Bass, right?
Yeah.
I was just like,
Well, it wasn't actually Bass, but it was a Black Panther nod though, for sure.
I was saying, I thought it was, right?
It wasn't.
But I was like, so it isn't a nod to Bass. It isn't. It can't be a Black Panther.
It's not a nod to Bass.
It's not even a nod to Black Panther.
No, it was a Black Panther. It was an African god.
Just because it was an African god? I don't mean nothing.
It was an African god in a Marvel
all of them
show,
are African gods, but all
that's
the
what I'm saying.
I get that because Egypt is in Africa. But what I'm saying is that particular lady was definitely.
I can't say she was a representative because it's.
Was she
I don't know.
Because
they never said that.
That's
so.
what I mean. Why, if
But I
you
think
had
she
the
was.
opportunity to show it, why not just show it? We know it's comic accurate, right?
Well, the
Because
thing is,
why would Bass wouldn't be that?
Avatar would be Black Panther.
Exactly, would be Black Panther himself. It would be Black Panther.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
that's why it's not Bass.
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
No, but you're saying it's not Bass. I never said it was Bass.
I'm not
But
saying.
said
I'm
that
not
it
saying.
was-
I don't even think it has anything to do with Black Panther, or else you just give me a. Come on, man! Like all this. Come on, man.
This guy's mad about it.
I am. I actually am because, like
I'm
I said,
mad about it
remember last week's episode? I was like, I just found out that whole Bast and what their siblings. This is a great opportunity for you to throw an Easter egg.
Yeah.
So how about this? Just give me a bald-headed lady from Wakanda.
Yeah.
Right. That's simple
And
as that.
show his utter disinterest in the matter. Make it believable. Bass is gonna be like, I have my own matter to attend to in Wakanda.
Yeah.
Something. She. Whatever.
Bast is
So
a
that's
female.
all I'm saying. That would have been a simple, actually true nod to Black Panther or something. So this is just you just insert black lady. All right.
Okay, so you didn't want. So you guys asked for action last time. You got,
We got
the
some action.
You saw him get beat up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So what else do you want?
I don't like Moon Knight.
That's fair. That's fine. I think it's just okay for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you because I was like,
oh, Kev, I'm not sure if you have the actor's name, but rest in peace to my man who was the villain, who was ultimately Midnight Night. The actor, he's the one that passed away.
Midnight Night.
I think Midnight Man. Sorry, he played Midnight Man.
Who's
the guy
Midnight
in the red silk? The guy that they went to go see, the white guy, the French speaking guy. That actor passed away.
Oh, he did.
in the ski trip.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes,
he
that
did.
was him. Yes, he was only 35 or something. Like he was young.
Is it the guy that was riding on the horse?
Yes, the guy in the red robe.
Oh, Gaspard, Anton.
Yes, that guy. Yes.
When did this happen?
And he played the character Midnight Man
during the winter.
in the winter.
He went skiing.
Yeah,
Fucked himself up.
yeah, and he passed
That's
away.
it.
Damn, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when Marvel posted it on the IG. Yeah, that's the character. That's him.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he
wild.
plays Midnight Man.
Well, now he doesn't. Well,
Wow, guys.
I'm sorry. Wait, that's not what I meant, yo.
Oh
Shit.
boy.
I'm just saying, yo. Shit.
What do you guys think about we're finally now getting the third persona coming next episode? Because there was instances in this episode where they blacked out and both Steve and Mark were like, was that you? And the other was like,
Steven.
was that you?
Steven with a V.
Steven with a V. And so that's the
Whatever,
third
Steven.
The third persona, and who apparently looks to be more brutal.
Yeah.
Because when it surprised Mark, he's like, Steven, what did you do? He's like, that wasn't me. Wasn't me.
No, I don't know if he thought it was more brutal or more in the sense of that Steven wouldn't have done that.
Well, yeah, he's not as violent as that.
But the third persona is more brutal. So
Is
that's
he?
what-
I'm excited.
Yeah.
In the comics,
he's a
yeah.
street fighter.
The taxi driver,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Murders people,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we're
They
finally
all
gonna get
murder people.
In this
Fair.
now, yeah, I guess they do. They all
that. Yo, I'm still on that Mr. Knight. That
I
Mr.
like that
Knight
too.
costume is so dope, man.
How dare
Pretty
you?
fun.
Let me
love
turn
it.
back the Hands of Time.
That was crazy. Okay,
Like a
that was a crazy scene. I think people are
Yo,
overlooking that.
Constance the building.
I mean, we know. You guys seen that? Or I only read it because Moon Knight was coming out, but he becomes like he takes Wanda's power and he takes Doctor Strange's
Oh yeah, he beats up
power,
the Avengers.
and
He
he-
takes all their
yeah.
powers.
Moon Knight.
Moon
He
Knight.
beats
Moon
up
Knight?
everybody.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, he's wicked. He's a dope character. But that scene when he was when they were rewinding the sky, that's pretty OP, man. To do that, like that was a crazy scene. That was a crazy scene.
I was like,
Yo, I
Wait till
got-
you learn the implications that you'll see in hindsight how crazy that scene
I
was.
understand he went back, like he made it go back in time to see the stars. I remember that night. I get it. It's cool.
remember every night.
I remember every night.
So I got two questions for you guys before we run off this Moon Knight stuff. Why didn't Layla know about Steven? Do you think Mark Spector got snapped in Infinity
that's-
War?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh,
That's-
why she didn't know about Steven?
Because she had no idea he was in London for like that last 5 years or whatever, right?
Right.
And the snap happened roughly around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The persona got snapped away? That's an interesting take.
That would be crazy.
That's a good take.
That
I
would
like
be
that.
crazy.
so
I
Mark
know
got
that-
snapped.
Yeah.
Steven
Yeah.
stayed instead, kept on working.
Individual lives, right?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Say that again, Kev.
I was gonna say, I know the snap was supposed to be for individual lives, so I don't know if technically like your
Personas.
your personality counts as like one life or maybe a
Mm.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but Kev, are you saying
Their
that
DNA
because people?
changes.
But if their DNA changes, wouldn't that be a
DNA
separate
changes in the
person?
comic book.
Yeah, I understand that, but a snap physically got rid of people. So
Yeah. So not.
I like the take though.
I like the take, though.
Yeah.
I like the take a lot.
I think it worked.
That could work. That would be so cool.
I think what just happened was Mark was doing a job. Steven took over, and then from there he just took over.
He just took over, kept Mark suppressed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't even know.
Yeah.
5 years though.
Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah.
Damn, how Steven could.
Hey
doesn't-
man, Hulk was Hulk for 5 years.
Okay, but Steven.
That's essentially the same thing.
But Steven doesn't seem like the type that has the willpower.
Power
to do that.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe if Mark has the willpower to not be under the control of Khonshu.
Or if Steven wasn't doing anything, remember he was just a museum guy, so maybe he was just doing a normal, boring, regular life. So
More
Mark-
importantly, Mark didn't want to take control.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ah, that's probably
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think-
You know what's a little bit strange about that too is that Steven didn't have any awareness of Mark, though.
Exactly.
You think that there would be signs that there was like, granted, he would chain himself to his bed and there was a bunch of random shit happening around his life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he had no awareness of him having a second personality.
Oh yeah,
that's what happens.
You know what? You're right, because I'm thinking
That happens a lot.
I think Mark actually was like, "Yeah, I need this cover for the job that I'm doing."
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. So he didn't want to take over.
Yeah,
didn't need to take over.
Yeah, what he needed.
He was content with making Steve just
Do his thing.
I feel like he tried to help Steve a bit. Like, Steve had a trust on that girl. He went in for it and actually asked her out.
Yeah.
And
he was doing stuff while he was sleeping, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I think that what happened was Concha would just take over real quick and then clean everything up. So, like, neither of them. That
also happened. That's depicted a lot, right? When people have multiple personalities, the personalities don't normally communicate or know of each other's existence. It happened with Miss Marvel in the comics as well, too.
See, but I want this show to go more the route of Split. Have you watched Split?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to go that route where they know of each other and they
give each other control.
Give each other control.
What they do?
Yeah, but
now they are.
I mean, like, but for me, the acting of Split is superb compared to this. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think Oscar Isaac's doing a fine job.
I think
I think he's doing
a great job. I mean, it's not
not easy.
I don't know.
It's
if
not
I like
like what Split. It's not like what Split did, but.
I'm just gonna say that.
Steven?
You're
Now,
not
Steven is the
supposed to.
character. To me, Steven's the character that makes the whole show.
Nah, I can't do it.
But you gotta understand, you're not supposed to like Steven. Steven's the wimp.
He's the wuss. Yeah.
He's the wimp that doesn't ever find the courage to do what he needs to do.
And that can get.
And that's why Mark is necessary.
And that can get tiresome real quick. Right?
I hate Steven.
If he's faced with every challenge and he just pussies out every time, it's like, come on, man. Just give Mark the body and fuck out of here.
Right?
I just want to see some violence,
bro.
bro.
If Moon Knight is a violent character, let me see some of that violence.
Yeah, like my man was like, yo,
enough of the blacking out shit. Let me see a full on fight scene now.
Yeah, and that's what we
want. That Daredevil rawness.
We said we were tired of him fighting Anubises and all these things.
CGI
jackals.
We don't need that.
I mean, in this episode, he fought people. So
he lost.
Hopefully in that.
And getting stabbed up and everything, which was pretty cool to see. And
yeah, man, like how you losing? You fought demon dogs. How you gonna lose to 5 brothers?
Just 5 brothers, dude.
There's 5. There was one demon dog.
Don't discount my brothers.
Hopefully in the next couple we'll get more.
Yeah.
Demon dogs.
Hopefully it picks up. Yeah.
No, for all in all, I like the show. I'm just messing. I still don't like Steven.
Yeah,
but whatever.
That's cool.
Halo's better.
Yeah. Halo is better. I'm gonna give that.
Yeah.
I'm sitting through Halo. And I'm going, I like this show. And then for Moon Knight, I'm just like,
I gotta watch it.
I gotta watch Moon Knight.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it because we're reviewing it.
Yeah, it feels like that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm more excited. Usually I'm more excited for Marvel stuff. Yeah, like I would wait until 3 o'clock in the morning and watch it.
Yeah.
But I find myself I'm going to bed. I go to bed. I wake up in the morning and I say, you know what? I'll wait until.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
Yeah,
I'll get to it
when Halo comes out. Halo's on my TV.
True.
And the only reason I waited until today to watch it or whatever, I was waiting for Allison to watch it with or whatever. Yeah, we actually started watching JoJo.
Bizarre Adventure.
The fuck is that show?
Yo, I don't know. But let's not get into it right now.
Oh my god!
We're over time.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
The fuck is
Kev,
that?
We got anything else?
Oh my god!
JoJo is fire. But the second question I had for you guys was, do you think Khonshu is going to be running the show at the end of the series? You think he's going to be the top man, the top boy?
No.
By the end of the series, or what?
He's gonna be the best friend character. Watch.
No, I think
the Venom route.
I think he'll just be controlled better.
Nah, I think he's going to be stuck in that stone. I think that he's.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He's just going to be stuck.
There's no way he's going to be stuck in the stone.
And they're just going to have access to his powers and abilities.
That's it. Yeah, and he'll show up from time to time and freak out Mark from time to time and be like, "Yo, you're not doing your job. Release me," kind of thing. And Mark's going to be like, "Why the fuck am I going to release this brother? He's going to take the girl that I love." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
I can see them just keeping him there. That's it.
Fair.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
We'll see.
I guess we see how it goes. It's a good series so far. It's only 3 episodes deep.
Yeah. Do we know how many episodes?
Who cares? Archie Bunker Award.
Does not care.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 6 episodes.
6. Yeah. Okay. 6, 8. Yeah. Cool.
6 to 8. 6 to 8.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for tonight.
Yeah, man. Guys, if you can stomach Moon Knight, join us with the conversation on Moon Knight. But Halo for sure, y'all need to watch that shit. Crack. And by the way, can you let them know who's sponsoring us and all that good stuff? Eric?
Nerdy Athletic Hip Hop .ca. Let's go.
I'm not freestyling. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah.
All right, guys, please. And also, don't forget to check us out on Hobo Chic Gaming on Twitch. Man, get your creative wrestling in the game. And I know y'all see me doing big things over there. HCW.
Follow us on or at the Blerd Society on IG as well. We post things daily in our stories. Keep y'all informed of what's going on around the world of nerdom. So, yeah, that's it. We out of here. Blerd.
Sayonara. Do you need to wash your balls? I did what I did. I don't give a fuck.